Assalamualaikum. Good morning, man. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. On our 28th of Ramadan. Last night was malam ganjil. Malam ganjil selalunya malam itu corner. I don't know why, but I had to record this so that we can look back to the past and reflect. I had a dream. The dream was very bad, and it was also happy at first, but sad in the end. I was standing on top of a building, and then I fell down. When I fell down, I passed out. I didn't die. And then one day I woke up in my room with all the balloons in my room and all the get well cards. I was in the hospital because I was in a coma, and the doctor said my coma was very long. So when I woke up, I opened my door and I saw my family sitting at a dining table eating a dinner, and my dad sitting outside having a smoke. And everybody was happy. They hugged me, so I went out and met my dad. I salam his hand, and I asked him what happened. He said I was in a coma. That was fine. I asked him how long. I asked him how long was I in a coma. He said to me, 20 years. I was so shocked. I dropped to my knees and I started crying because I know 20 years was very long. And I know for that moment that I lost you. I knew that I lost you, and I know where were you. And then when I looked outside, it was very bad. After 20 years, my dad said everything that was bad happened in that 20 years. You know, he told me that Israel took the entire Palestine and Syria was conquered by the entire Israeli soldiers. and all the leaders of Islam were taken, and then when I looked outside at Kuala Lumpur, it was flood. It was water was flowing everywhere, and some of the water was covering half of the building. At that time, I was living on top of a mountain, and then I cried. I cried so. And then I told my dad I wanted to go out and see someone. He said, "Be careful." Okay, fine. I don't know why I was dumb. I went I went to the Maduri's office, and it was shut down. There was no business there. Yeah. And then there was a letter at your front door says sold out, like closed for permanent. And then I went to Balvis to the center, and I thought you were there. But when I went in, Balvis was teaching a group of students, troubled students, those who had trouble in school, moral problems. It was teaching the maths. I thought you were there, and then I said to myself, it's been 20 years, and and this year we are 4-5, so it'll be 20 years. So you probably be 37 or something. I don't know, where were you? I was lost. I don't know where you lived. I went to your old house at Stores. When it was the house was half broken. To me, it looked like it was almost the end of the world. Semua tempat huru hara, tak aman. Then I met one of my friends. I think it was a girl. I think it was Satya Yasir or something. And then I was glad to see her. And then I asked her. I was glad to see her. I asked her, "Have you seen Wanada?" She said, "Wanada is not living here anymore." I said, "Then where she's living?" She said, "On that hill." And on that hill was your house alone. So I went to your house. And I knocked the door. And I saw your mom. Your mom asked me, "What is it, young man?" I I told your mom my name. I said, "Assalamualaikum, auntie. I know you don't know me, but uh, my name is Said Nabil, and last time you used to get mad at me over the phone." And then your mom continued. Your mom said, "Oh yes, I know you, the one that I scolded, and you pretended to be someone else when I scolded you." I was surprised that she still knew me, because it's been 30 years for her. She invited me inside, and I sat on the sofa. I asked, I asked her, "Mom, I'm very sorry for what happened. and I told her, can I see your daughter, Malena? And then your mom said, Nabil, I knew you are the right person for my daughter. And I don't mind you getting married with her. I would love you to get married with her. I was so happy at the moment. I jumped on my I jumped. I got I got up from the sofa and I jumped and I started shouting. And then your mom was happy, she was smiling also. Then I asked her mom, where's your husband? And then she cried. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was divorced with my husband. I divorced with him for about 10 years ago. I'm sorry I have to say this, but that I'm just telling you what happened in my dream." And then I asked, "Where's Banana?" And then your mom didn't say anything. She called your little sister, Mofeka. Then your little sister was so big. I don't know, it was so big. I think she was like 17 or something. And she was so beautiful. Like you. I asked your mom, "Where's Banana?" Your mom gave me a hug. And she said, "I'm sorry, Abel. Banana passed away 10 years ago." And then I said, "How could that be? How did she pass away? Did someone kill her or something?" She said, "No. She was waiting for you for so long." And then she said she couldn't marry anyone else. Then one day she decided to drop off a building, to jump off a building, because she can't wait no longer, because she only loved you. And I cried even more. And I asked your mom, "Can I go to her grave?" Your mom said, "You can't." Mm-hmm. Because the place where they buried you was covered with flood, the water. Then I woke up. When I woke up, I straight away hugged my pillow, and then I was wishing it was always you. What really be said now is not the dream, but when the dream happened and why did God give me this dream? And He gave me on an odd night, on the odd night of Ramadan. And usually we know odd nights are always Lailatul Qadar. I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but I don't know. I don't want to say it. I just hope that you could Be brave and strong, not like me. I'm very weak. I can't because you are the love of my life. And I need to tell you this now. I read all your letters already. Uh, uh, and I love you. I'm sorry if I can't be the perfect boyfriend for you, but I know that I will always be there for you when you need me. So I think this is all. Uh, I'm sorry that you had to say this, but I think it's best for both of us. Selamat Raya and have a blessed one with your family. Assalamualaikum.